Hello. Good morning, everyone. Hope all of you are fine during this quarantine. I'm actually here to talk to you about a few things as we sit in our homes and be reflecting on our lives during this quarantine moment. And one of the things I would like to really talk about is what we are doing at Nehemiah STEM Research. Nehemiah STEM Research, we are a research company. We are based in Uganda, and we are doing a number of technology advancements, and one of those advancements is called the virtual office box. Now, the virtual office box literally is a new piece of technology, which is what we are basically doing. We are getting the instead of being a post office box, we literally digitizing that, and we are creating a virtual office box. A virtual office box is a set of different technologies. We integrated really a set of different technologies to come up with this new version of a box office. Literally, what used to happen, the box offices which we used to have, they are just for delivering packages, really. But now, what is happening is we are in a new era of advancement, and as we are preparing for the fourth industrial revolution as a continent, we saw it fit to create this piece of technology to bring a lot of Africans onto the grid and onto the new process of the fourth industrial revolution. Now, when you talk of the fourth industrial revolution, you are going to realize that it has a piece of other different things and a piece of moving parts that are within it. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you get all the details of the new developments that we'll be moving forward with. So click on the link below and click on the subscribe button such that we get the updates. So going back to what we are talking about here, we have a number of things under the virtual office box, because we integrate. First of all, what happens is when you go to the virtual office box, you are assigned a specific code. Now, that code is linked to the digitized blockchain system that is working more like the way you see a zip code, but it's not a zip code. We integrated in there different technologies. So what happens is you can order anything from Amazon, from eBay, from AliExpress, from all those big shopping e-commerce sites, and then it gets delivered right into your home, or for where your VoBox directs the parcel to go. So we are actually creating a Uber version of delivery instead of having a decentralized system of delivery under that. But then when you look at the virtual office box in itself, you can access it really from SMS. You can access it via the web. You can access it via the app, and literally via the chatbot. When you go to our Facebook page, that is Project 1 Million. When you go to Facebook and type in Project 1 Million, you'll be able to see that. Now, the kind of technologies that we integrated in there, we have two different kinds of technologies in there. One, after you get your virtual office box, we literally connecting to our SMS to blockchain system. Now, that one digitizes all your assets, all your products, all the parcels that you are transiting through the system are all digitized. Literally, you have everything in your phone and tracked by that. But then there's something more interesting that is in there, and that is called poagarden. Now, poagarden is a concept whereby we are decentralizing the whole food chain. So even the fact that most people really just food is an essential thing to a lot of people, and now feeding 1.3 billion people on the continent is a bit kind of tricky. So what we are doing, we have actually decentralized our food chain. So when you get the VoBox box, you get access to poagarden. Now poagarden maps out the different resources you have that can be allocated to the food chain, such that you can first of all earn from it, get cheap food from it, and then make others to complete the whole process of the whole, and make others to participate in the whole food chain process. Now when you look at that, there are a lot of things that come up when you are dealing with that, and one of the things that really come up when you're dealing with that is you'll notice that the whole food chain system is being turned upside down. So we are actually trying to it does a bottom-up approach to the whole food system, and right now you can click on the link below to get your VoBox box, such that you can be able to access the poagarden component as well. Or if you're in Uganda or in any African country, you can just dial *26# to get access to that. So but then when you look at the other issue that we have in there, it is a lot of people want to shift to get more skills, to get more empowered, to do a lot of other things, and for that to happen, someone has to be skilled in something. So there our VoBox box actually connects with Teachable. Teachable is a website. It teaches you a lot of other skills. So you can go to Teachable and get to subscribe and learn any skill you want to do, whatever you want to do. And that one, we have a number of courses on Teachable, and even other people have a number of courses in there. So just go in there, get whatever you are getting, and then try to learn as this quarantine continues. So because I think people are still in their homes and all that, so this is the right time to get skills, such that when you get out there, you can really rock it and make your life better than it is at the moment. Now about that again, the different kind of skills that are there, from production to soft skills to design skills. So you'll be able to learn a lot of other things, from marketing your product to producing your product to customer service to all those other things. You should be able to get in there and identify the courses that are really going to work for you. Now another thing really is we noticed again that there is a lack of access to cheap credit. So what happened is we added credit access component into VoBox. So that meaning if you are starting out and you really don't have any money, and because a lot of Africans really live under $1 a day, so it is really almost next to impossible to raise even $1,000 to a lot of people. So meaning that you need capital once in a while when you're starting out on this venture. So given that background, we have really created something in there as well, that is called Ubuntusx. Now Ubuntusx is a platform that allows you to access credit. So you access credit, or you access angel investment or capital investment from $1,000 and above. So if you want to get like access to credit as well, if you're starting out and you're within Africa, you can get at least $1,000 and above to do your stuff, to do your investments that that are in there. So when you look at all that, we just trying to make sure that people can get the kind of environment they need to thrive and move forward after this COVID-19 pandemic. Now, coming to the whole point, Lord, first of all, you need to first get the virtual office box, your personal virtual office box. Now, for you to do that, click on the link below to subscribe and get that virtual office box, and also the link to Teachable is also down there. You can also click on it and get all the courses that you want to learn. And when you do that, then you'll be able to move on to the next part of the whole development. Now, going back to the capital thing, we are partnering with different institutions that are financial institutions. Now, those financial institutions, basically what they are doing, they're helping us finance people who have started out. So when you get a virtual office box, you're going to be in a pool of people who have started out and be able to access funding from $1,000, $100,000, up to $1 million in investment. Now that one goes for about 10% of equity, so it's more of a private equity funding. It's not a loan. You get private equity funding actually for that kind of thing. So as we move ahead, this is just a start of what we are doing. So first things first, click on the link below. You get yourself your virtual office box, and we'll continue from there and see how we can proceed. And I wish you all the best. Don't forget to click on subscribe button and the bell button so that you get all the notifications of what is going to be happening next. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.